Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Life in Austria with Elle. And today I have a very beautiful, incredible guest who will be sharing her experiences since she's been living in the country. Hi and you're welcome to my channel.
Thanks for having me.
So I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell us how long you've been in the country.
So my name is Benedicta Urere Brume. I've been in this country for the past 21 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
21 years.
Yeah.
That's been a very long time.
Yeah.
I think we'll just start with what has been your experiences in this country. I know there are a lot of things regarding food, um, education, or language, job. There are different things. You could just share a little bit of some of your experiences.
Yeah. Coming from Nigeria, to this country, the culture shock was one. Everything was different, and the language. In fact, I'm somebody who likes learning fast and learning new things. So I really took it upon myself to learn the language to communicate. That is one. So if anybody is coming in, the first thing you should think of is learning the language, because with that you can really know how to talk with people and you get information fast. So that's one of the things I would say. So, and my experiences, I have a lot of experiences, but I don't think we'll be able, if I start counting or saying this, it's going to be too long. But
What about
it
the
has been,
culture shock?
yeah, our own background is different. Coming from Africa is quite different. When you come here, you see, number one, the people, they are very, very nice. I would say they are nice. Some, if you meet the wrong one, I don't know, but I mean, my experience is that the people here, they are very nice. They are welcoming, they are friendly, and yeah, culture shock. Number one, I cried my eyes out. My husband went to work. Before he came, I cried because the snow, oh my, I couldn't stand it. It was really, really, in fact, I was even reacting negatively at first when I came. Oh my God, the snow was it was really cold. So you should also, anybody coming in should always have it at the back of their mind that this place is nice, beautiful and all, and it's cold. So prepare yourself.
Yeah, because the cold was one of the things for me too. When I came, it was a lot. Coming from a place where it's always warm,
Warm.
Nigeria is always warm,
Mm-hmm.
and then coming to a place where you see the coldness, and everything. Even seeing the snow, although it looks really good, but it's
Yeah.
really
It's
cold. It's
cold.
really
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you say about the language? How has it been?
Oh, like, hmm, my dear, it's just God, number one, I would say, because I taught myself how to speak the language. You
Wow.
won't believe it.
Wow.
When I came in here, I think the first month I did like a preliminary scratch of Deutsch, just the Artswei. I did it. So then I got books from a friend of my husband. So he studied here. So I got books. I was literally teaching
Wow.
myself
Yeah.
how to, form sentences. If I want to go to the supermarket, I say I don't want to go there and start pointing or like this. So I had to learn. I want to buy milk. Where can I find milk? So I taught myself. I got a book and I was practicing this. Ishmag, I like it. I started doing all this thing by myself. So I was able to
Wow.
speak very, very fast and communicate.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And so, will you say someone who wants to learn the language um, can do it by his or herself, or does it necessarily have to go to a school? Do you think it's advisable to just depend only on what you teach yourself, or do you think it's advisable to register
Oh,
one in the school?
yeah. I think if you're coming maybe under the age, maybe under the age of under 20, that you have this ambition of furthering your education, you can go to a school, quite all right. You can go to a school. But I came, I was already married. I was a full grown woman. And like I said in the beginning, that I'm somebody who learns very fast. And I love challenges, not like I love challenges. And I saw that the language would be a challenge to me. So I took it upon myself to just start learning it. Because the first, how to
How is it with
communicate.
you? How was it with you? Was it like, oh, you came to from Nigeria and
Mm-hmm.
you came from a place where maybe the systems are not really too, and then you come to a place where everything's working, but you have to pay. You have to really, it's like you're giving up a lot to get a lot. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think?
Yeah, I think they have a great system here. We cannot even compare it like to Africa where we are coming from, because I was shocked. You are not working, but you're being paid. You know, they have that. Their social system is top notch.
Yeah.
They have I mean, hospitals. You go to hospitals, you don't pay. Like I came, what I just did, I got a registered where I'm staying with my husband, and I got the e-card, which is kind of an insurance card. Yeah, so I got that. So with that, you can go to the hospital. You don't pay for any treatment. You get treated just like that. So it's like a shock for me. Oh wow! So we get everything free, and they started giving me money. I was receiving money from the government. So the life here is, the quality is really top notch. I'm speaking Dutch, really.
Yes, and then I can remember after giving birth, we realized that they paid children. They have that section too where okay, so for example, in Nigeria, when you are on maternity leave,
Yeah,
3 months, 2 months, you go back to work.
yeah,
But then we saw that there is this opportunity where you can, stay longer.
yeah, yeah.
1 year, 2 years, you see people who are still on maternity leave and you're being paid.
Paid.
How was it? Did you enjoy that aspect? Or of course, everybody was, but
I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it. Like, it's amazing, really. I would say it's amazing because it's so considerate of the government of this country that somebody can just. I think they just want the woman to take care of the home. I think that's the brain behind the whole thing. You take care of your home, take care of your child very well, take care of yourself before you go back to work. It's not as if they are rushing you like Africa. 3 months they want you to come back. No, you take your time. So that's
heal
it.
up,
You heal properly. You are very, very strong before you go back to work. So their system is really good.
That's really good. What have been the things maybe you don't like or that you feel that, is something that you're not just used to?
That's a big one. I need to crack my head because living in a place where everything seems to be working, sometimes it's very difficult to really now, crack your brain to see what doesn't work. Everything works well here. So, I would say,
You can't put a finger on it.
I'm really finding it difficult to say.
That's a positive.
It's really positive because
it's
like,
country.
yeah. If you ask me what do you find in Austria that is not to your liking, I'll be thinking like, what in Austria, what? So everything here is really good. I can't say anything bad about the country. Everything my experiences though have been a very good one. So I don't think I'll have any negative thing to say.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite food?
Oh, you didn't ask me. I learned how to cook their food,
Wow,
their German food.
So
Like, I said that I learned Deutsch, the preliminary Deutsch, at just a month. Now I met, I think, not Australian, from Asia, one of these countries though. So she came to my house. This lady came to my house. So she prepared curry chicken. That was the first time I tasted something different. And, she was, I said, coconut milk? Hey. But at the end, when she finished cooking, it was really very, 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 very delicious. So then I had a friend too who has lived here longer than me. Like, when I came, she now taught me how to make Schweinsbraten and Kartoffel. So these ones I learned how to cook, and over the years, I've learned a lot of Austrian food. I find it very delicious.
So maybe you'll be giving us one of these days, a little lecture.
We can do that.
What we need and how we can make it.
We can do that. We can do that.
So, what will be your advice for people who are planning to come into the country?
So, my advice to people planning to come into Austria, number one, I said earlier on that Austria is a very beautiful country. They are welcoming. There are a lot of opportunities here. But how would you know the opportunities is when you know how to speak the language. So before you prepare yourself coming here, you can learn at least a little bit of the preliminary German in Africa. It doesn't matter where you are, in Ghana, in Nigeria, wherever you are, you can learn. Like just the first communicating skills you need first. Then when you are coming, it depends. Are you coming to study? They have a very, very, very good study program for everyone. So you have to know where you want to study, and I think you have to make the application right from Nigeria. So all this. So I think Elle is going to throw more light on that because she's really doing something good here. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Would like you to
Welcome.
just say maybe some few sentences in German. Can you do that, please?
Ja, so mein Name ist Urere Brume Benedicta. Ich bin 53 Jahre alt. Ich wohne in Linz, Austria. Und ich habe 4 Kinder. Is that okay?
It's perfect. So thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
We had a wonderful time, and for the experiences you shared, for anyone who is planning to come into the country, this is someone who has lived here for 21 years and still living here and still have wonderful testimonies to give about the country. So Austria is a beautiful place. You are always welcome here, and we'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much for staying on, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.